This is the story of kind of like a working concept. How I demoed what might become an all-electric option for smaller tree and pruning jobs with cut material left on site. At least that's the idea. It's like an E-option, or maybe we should call it electric trees. Now the origin for this idea is that a lot of my tree work is in Ithaca, New York, which is kind of like a crunchy or green or whatever you want to call it community. And given my experiences with working with like a certain group of people in town, I thought it might be a sort of value-added thing for a niche sector of the community. So instead of rolling up in the typical way with the truck and the trailer and all the gas-powered chainsaws and blowers and machines and all that, in certain situations, I might buzz up on this little e-bike. I figured why not change with the times at least a little bit. Arrive by bike, use only hand and electric saws, and generally leave a small footprint. So this is all just like a test of the electric trees system. First stop is down along the creek at our place. Before I take this show on the road, I just want to, see what it's even like to work out of this rig. It's kind of like a trail going in over here, but it's scrabbly. There's a couple branches on this black walnut I kind of want to take out. The e-bike tank, by the way, battery powered. That's like the big old battery. I'll put a link down in the description just to keep these guys kind of happy or whatever. Fat tire, light up front. The only funky thing is they got the back brake and front brake kind of mixed up in terms of right and left, but it's got a computer readout that tells you how much juice you're blowing when you're out there. Squishy seat, fenders, like 7-gear rear hub, nothing on the front. The bike will haul stuff. Now the question is, can I haul myself into the tree? It's just kind of a weird feeling not having like all the equipment you normally carry in the truck. You normally have a pole saw. Something gets jammed in the tree, I can usually release it. Like even throw line, normally if I lose a bag or a line or something, I've got like extras, like 3 or 4 extras. No, not right now. Right now, 1 throw line, 1 toss. Anyway, got the load packed back up. Let's hit the next job. Next up is a super mini pruning job. And I know already I'm not gonna do big takedowns with this setup. There's just no way. But this next job is actually in a close by neighborhood where everyone knows each other and they just don't seem to like the roar of the internal combustion engine. Pretty much cooks along on the flats with the trailer at like 25 kilometers an hour. All right, job right here on the right. Now I don't have this totally ironed out yet, but my thought is that when I get to a job, I could set up my solar panel or maybe a couple of these guys, charge batteries, even put some juice back in the bike, charge ports over here. I was gonna go whole hog with this guy, but their outdoor power outlet is actually dead. But I will show you some footage of me cutting with this saw. It's kind of crazy. It's from Oregon, you know, the chainsaw guys, and yeah, it's corded, but it's got tons of torque. It also has a built-in chain sharpener, so you just run the saw and pull this back. And what it's actually doing is sharpening the tops of the teeth. So unlike with the regular chainsaw where you get in with a file and sharpen underneath, it is hitting the top of each one of these teeth. It's a cool design. Like, it's not like you don't need to open this up and clean out the chip, but dude, it's got a sharpener built in. You just gotta have the extension cord and somewhere hot to actually plug it into. I don't know, maybe it's like on a GFCI or something, but I'm not getting juice there. The corded option. Right, now this is going to be like the first really significant hill that I've, I was going to say attempted to conquer. This thing is just ripping. It's as easy uphill as on the flats. So it's definitely different and kind of interesting getting out there on the bike. The bike itself is a beast. I was really happy with it. There's just a lot of limitations right here. And I'm not saying like I need a bigger trailer, but maybe like a collapsible rake, something to sweep up with. I consider my little handheld battery blower, but this is a very limited, confined space in terms of hauling equipment. I can see it working out for certain jobs. No cleanup, couple branches up over a structure or something like that. I could totally see it. If it was relatively close by, an hour each way on the bike just might not be feasible. I'm not gonna 86 the dump trailer and trucks and all the gas powered chainsaws and stuff, but here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna very gently kind of advertise this as an E option, like an electric option for tree jobs, select tree jobs in the area, and I'll just see if anybody bites. If they do, you will see bike-powered tree jobs coming up. In the meantime, allow me to mention that this is not necessarily a how-to video. It's kind of like a what-if video. This is the story of how I'm doing it, and I appreciate you checking it out.